I thank the chairman. Mr. Chairman, most of us just spent about a month in our district working. We call it recess. The fake news media calls it recess, but trust me, it's not like recess in the 5th grade. So countless meetings and town halls and scores of very important conversations with our constituents. And one of the very alarming and consistent complaints that we have from our constituents is the difficulty to navigate through the federal bureaucracy in whatever way that they're challenged to do so. For businesses, including agriculture, big problem, EPA, DOL, for our constituency across the board, IRS, Social Security, disability claims, legitimate interactions between the citizens that we're sworn to serve and the federal government that allegedly performs in that manner. Now, Congress, through Article 1, we establish law and appropriate monies, and the executive branch executes law and policy and spends money. That's a basic description of the division of powers. So it's the executive branch and the departments and agencies thereof that our citizenry are loudly complaining about regarding availability to work their case files. And we're told at the district level, there's 435 congressional districts in this country. You know, maybe some of my colleagues are hearing something different. I'd be interested to know that. But from what I understand, across the country, every congressional district is the same story. We're getting told, well, the backlog. Well, it's going to take 18 months to process this. It's going to take 6 months to process this. You have to constantly update your own websites to advise the citizenry that we're sworn to serve how early they need to log in, get their application turned in, because there's a backlog. Taking a long time. This is how long it takes. And that amount of time is getting longer and longer and longer. Passports, it's insane. We've had 9 million illegal crossings. The floodgates opened on the southern border. I got husbands that can't marry their wives, can't get a visa, trying to follow the law. I got businesses that can't get their senior engineers in here because they're installing a piece of equipment that requires an international team. We can't get the engineer a visa. I've got daughters that cannot come to America to care for their dying mother because we cannot get her a visa legally. We might as well send them through Mexico. They can roll right in and handle their business. And the federal government, with all due respect to you all, man, God bless you one and all. But you're going to sit here today and tell us everything's cool? With teleworking, it's not cool. We go into buildings in this bizarre realm called Washington, D.C., and just look at the doors. There's nobody there. There's old signs on a lot of these doors that says the office is closed, we're working from home because of COVID. Little mask symbol on the door. Got old, like, Chinese restaurant menus stuck in the door. It's not working. We need our executive branch to perform in person, in your office, end of story. If I ran things, many are glad that I don't, everybody would be back at work and performing the manner in which we were sworn to do so. Mr. Dorman, I appreciate your service, and because of my rant, I'm going to give you an opportunity in my closing half a minute to respond, good sir.
Yeah, thank you, Congressman. The NRC remained open, as I said, throughout the pandemic. We have don't have those transactional services with constituents. We work with licensees and applicants, and we also serve the American public, as you noted. Any member of the public can go to our website, and we have a hotline, and that hotline was manned 24/7 throughout the pandemic and is today. So we are accessible every
I
day.
appreciate your response, but generally speaking, your website operations, they don't work for a regular American. It takes hours and hours. If you have a problem, make a phone call. You get on a phone call, you're on hold for 4 hours, then you're disconnected. I'm telling you, it doesn't work. So, Mr. Chairman, my time has expired. Thank you for this hearing today. Hopefully we can have another. I yield.